Seems like we flew straight from winter right into the middle of summer, and those pesky mosquitoes that St. Louis is known for, well, they flew right along with us all, too.
They sure did.
St. Louis is now ranked the 6th worst area in the country for the bugs. That is up 20 spots from last year.
Oh, my goodness. Now, to keep you from getting eaten alive this summer, our Abby Llorico is joining us live from Tower Grove South with some tips on keeping them away from our house and from us. Abby, good morning.
Hey, Allie and Rennie, good morning to you guys. So, yeah, St. Louis, we're known for having bugs like this. It's only sounding like it's going to get worse this summer here. But if you have spent more than one summer in St. Louis, you know that they're bad, and you know that you probably want to avoid things like this. We're standing here with a bird feeder where the water collects, and that becomes a breeding ground for mosquitoes. So no surprise that that's something you're going to want to get rid of. But here's something that kind of surprised me. This is just an empty Coke bottle cap full of water. That little bit of water that's sitting right in there, that reservoir, even that is enough to be a breeding ground for mosquitoes. So you really want to make sure you check a lot of your property for small containers like that, but you also want to clear out your gutters because the moisture that collects in those, well, even that's bad. It doesn't even have to be collecting in a container.
It's just one of those things that you want to make sure that you do eliminate. The other thing is eliminating just leaf debris around the house. All those things hold moisture, and where you hold moisture, it's a good place for one.
But sometimes, like if you have a pond nearby or lots of vegetation, you just can't avoid that moisture. So it might be a good idea to call an exterminator. They can treat your area to get rid of the adult mosquitoes who would otherwise lay eggs in your yard.
The treatment that you do for mosquitoes is far safer than the mosquito being in your yard.
So you'll notice that sprays like this, the backyard pre-treats, or different types of foggers, citronella candles even, they have a lot of chemicals that say that they'll get rid of the bugs in the area, but that's just for a short amount of time. They are effective and they will kind of ward off those bugs, but they really just kind of create a smaller barrier, so it's a temporary solution at best. But for some people like myself, I know that bugs just seem to be everywhere, and we want something a little more long-term and want to know why it is that the bugs seem so attracted to us in the summer. We'll answer some of those questions coming up at 6:30. Back to you guys.
Look into that. Do you see that mosquito like right over our shoulder? Abby, just be happy this graphic of a massive mosquito isn't about to eat you like it is us.
Just a picture. There you go.
Yeah.
That'll take care of it.
Maybe I'll get out of here for now.
All right, thanks, Abs. We'll see you in a little bit.